Hi everyone, welcome to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast, your daily audio summary of the latest news reported in the Ukrainian media. My name is Artem, and here is the news. For 631 days, Ukraine defends itself against the forces of the Russian invasion. President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky, in his evening video address, thanked defenders of the sky who are on a combat duty every night and every day. According to him, overnight they managed to shoot down 16 Shahed drones alone. The president informed that the geography of Kyiv's cooperation for the sake of a sky shield for Ukraine is very extensive. Not everything can be said publicly now, but what is absolutely certain is that Ukraine is constantly getting stronger. Its air defense capabilities are increasing. At the same time, this is not yet a 100% protection. There is a lot of work to be done. Cities like Kharkiv, regions like Donetsk and Zaporizhia need more air defense systems. According to the rescue services, the number of victims of the recent missile strike against Selidovo, Donetsk Oblast, grew to 4 people, reports Suspilne. Russian forces hit a local residential area with several missiles. President Volodymyr Zelensky said that Russia is no longer able to use the Black Sea as its own foothold, and Ukraine has managed to seize the initiative and force the Russians to try and hide their warships, reports Ukrainska Pravda. The president addressed the summit of the Parliamentary Assembly of the Black Sea Economic Cooperation. He stressed that for the first time in the world, a fleet of naval drones, the Ukrainian fleet, began operating in the Black Sea. Zelensky noted that the western part of the Black Sea has been secured, which now allows for the operation of sea export corridors. The Danube region, which is also critical to global security, is gaining new importance. Minister of Strategic Industries Alexander Kamyshin announced that every month Ukraine produces dozens of drones that are analogs of Iranian Shahed kamikaze drones, reports Forbes. According to the minister, currently the defense industry makes a significant contribution to the growth of the country's economy and should become its main sector in the future. He noted that the multiple growth of production does not always satisfy the government, as it aims for tenfold growth or more. We would really appreciate if you could recommend us to your friends and family, as well as share information on social media. This way more people would learn about the podcast and truth about Russia's invasion of Ukraine. A total of 852 civilians have suffered because of mines in Ukraine, 265 have been killed, and 587 have been injured, reports Ukrinform. The Mine Action Center of the Ministry of Defense urges Ukrainians to strictly observe the rules of mine safety and pay attention to markings that warn of potential danger. Thank you for listening to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast. We are a commercial initiative of just 2 people and we need your help to grow. Share information about the podcast, rate us in the app, subscribe to our Patreon. With your support, we are getting better. We call on you to demand from governments of your countries to impose the toughest sanctions possible on Russia and its citizens to stop their invasion of Ukraine.